Have you ever pondered why our education system seems so fixated on preparing us for employment rather than entrepreneurship? It's a question that's been on the minds of many as we take a closer look at the traditional education model. From the moment we step into our first classroom, the system is geared towards creating employees. The emphasis is on job readiness, with a curriculum that's filled with specific skills tailored for pre-existing jobs. It's akin to a conveyor belt, churning out individuals primed and ready for the workforce. Let's break it down. We're taught to follow rules, meet deadlines, and work within a structured environment. We're graded on our ability to memorize and regurgitate information, a process that mirrors the routine tasks of many jobs. And while these skills are important, they're not the only ones we need to thrive in today's world. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, requires a different set of skills. It's about creativity, innovation, and risk-taking. It asks us to challenge the status quo, to think outside the box, and to constantly adapt and evolve. These are skills that are often overlooked in the traditional education model. So why does our education system lean so heavily towards employment rather than entrepreneurship? Perhaps it's because it's easier to measure success in terms of grades and degrees than it is to measure a student's entrepreneurial spirit or their ability to innovate. Or maybe it's because our society values stability and security, which are typically associated with traditional employment. But the world is changing, and the need for entrepreneurs is greater than ever. As automation and artificial intelligence continue to advance, the jobs of tomorrow may look very different from the jobs of today. And it's entrepreneurs who will be at the forefront of creating these new jobs and driving innovation. It's worth noting that there are schools and programs out there that do emphasize entrepreneurship. However, they are the exception rather than the rule. And that brings us back to our original question. Why are our schools more focused on creating employees rather than entrepreneurs? It seems that our schools are more factories for employees rather than incubators for innovators. Let's delve into the stark contrast between the skills taught in school and those needed to kickstart a business. Think back to your time in school. The focus was largely on rote memorization, wasn't it? Remember those long nights spent cramming facts and figures into your brain, only to regurgitate them onto a test paper the next day. This skill, while useful in some areas of life, does not necessarily translate well into the world of entrepreneurship. In fact, it can often stifle the creativity and innovative thinking that are the lifeblood of a successful business. Alongside memorization, schools also emphasize obedience to rules. From a young age, we are taught to follow a set structure. We need to raise our hand to speak. We need to stay within the lines when we color, and we need to do our homework on time. While rules and structure are important, this approach doesn't leave much room for the flexibility and adaptability required in the entrepreneurial world. Running a business often means thinking outside the box, breaking the mold, and creating your own path, none of which are encouraged in a traditional school setting. Furthermore, schools often focus on specific technical skills. For instance, you might learn how to solve complex mathematical equations or write a well-structured essay. While these skills are undeniably valuable, they don't necessarily equip you for the challenges of entrepreneurship. Now, let's contrast these school-taught skills with the skills that are crucial for entrepreneurs. Creativity tops the list. Entrepreneurship often involves coming up with innovative ideas, finding unique solutions to problems, and thinking differently from the crowd. It's about seeing opportunities where others see obstacles. This is a skill that is not typically nurtured in a school setting. Next up is problem solving. Entrepreneurs face challenges on a daily basis, whether it's figuring out how to increase sales, reduce costs, or improve a product. Successful entrepreneurs need to be adept at finding solutions to complex problems. Unfortunately, problem solving, especially in a real-world context, is not a skill that is usually honed in school. Risk-taking is another essential entrepreneurial skill. Starting a business involves taking a leap of faith. It's about embracing uncertainty and being willing to fail. This is a stark contrast to the school environment, where making mistakes is often penalized. Lastly, leadership. Entrepreneurs need to inspire and motivate their team, make tough decisions, and take responsibility for their actions. While some schools offer leadership opportunities, the emphasis is usually on individual achievement rather than team success. Clearly, there's a significant gap between the skills schools instill in us and those required to venture into entrepreneurship. It's time we started to bridge this gap to better prepare the next generation of entrepreneurs. After all, the future of our economy may very well depend on it. So, what does this missing entrepreneurial education look like? Well, let's dive right in. At the heart of entrepreneurial education is the concept of fostering creativity. This isn't about painting pictures or writing songs, although those can certainly be part of it. No, this is about thinking outside the box, challenging the status quo, and coming up with innovative solutions to problems. It's about seeing opportunity where others see obstacles. Then there's the element of encouraging risk-taking. Traditional education often rewards playing it safe, sticking to the known, to the tried and tested. But entrepreneurial education flips that on its head. It champions those who dare to venture into the unknown, those who are willing to take calculated risks in pursuit of their vision. Financial literacy is another key component of entrepreneurial education. It's not just about understanding numbers, but about comprehending the financial implications of decisions, about knowing how to keep a business financially healthy. This includes understanding how to raise capital, manage cash flow, and make wise investments. And of course, let's not forget developing leadership skills. Entrepreneurs are leaders, whether they're leading a team of 2 or 2,000. They have to inspire, motivate, and guide others towards a shared vision. They need to be able to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and make tough decisions. Now, these might sound like abstract concepts, but they're not. Just think of successful entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey. They didn't just stumble upon their success. They were creative in their approach, took risks, understood the financial landscape, and led their teams with conviction. In fact, many successful entrepreneurs credit these skills and the mentors who helped them develop them as the foundation of their success. So, to wrap it up, entrepreneurial education isn't just about learning how to start a business. It's about developing a mindset, a way of thinking and acting that can transform not just businesses, but lives and communities. It's evident that entrepreneurial education, while often overlooked, is crucial in shaping the business leaders of tomorrow. Now that we've recognized the gap, how do we bridge it? Well, the answer lies in seeking out entrepreneurial education. The traditional education system may not be designed to foster entrepreneurship, but that doesn't mean you're left to fend for yourself. In fact, the modern world is brimming with resources to help you acquire the entrepreneurial skills you need. We're talking about online courses, mentorship programs, and business-focused books, just to name a few. Online courses are a great starting point. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and Khan Academy offer a wealth of courses on entrepreneurship, business strategy, and financial management. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned business owner looking to brush up your skills, there's something for everyone. The best part? You can learn at your own pace from the comfort of your home. But let's not stop at online learning. Mentorship is another powerful tool at your disposal. Connecting with successful entrepreneurs and learning from their experiences can provide invaluable insights. They've been where you are, they've faced the challenges you're facing, and they've overcome them. They can guide you, offer advice, and help you avoid common pitfalls. Consider joining entrepreneurial networks or attending industry events to meet potential mentors. Now let's talk about books. There's a reason why the most successful entrepreneurs are also voracious readers. Books offer a deep dive into a subject, allowing you to explore ideas and concepts at your own pace. Some must-reads for entrepreneurs include Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, The Lean Startup by Eric Ries, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. These books cover a range of topics from mindset and motivation to practical business strategies, offering a well-rounded perspective on entrepreneurship. However, entrepreneurial education is not a one-time thing. It's a continuous journey of learning and growth. The business world evolves rapidly, with new technologies, trends, and strategies emerging all the time. As an entrepreneur, you need to stay updated and adapt to these changes. So make learning a habit. Dedicate a portion of your day to reading, taking online courses, or connecting with mentors. But remember, gaining knowledge is only half the battle won. The real test lies in applying what you've learned. So don't just learn, implement. Test out strategies, experiment with ideas, learn from your mistakes, and keep improving. Entrepreneurship is an exciting journey, filled with opportunities and challenges. It requires grit, resilience, and a never-ending thirst for knowledge. So don't let the lack of entrepreneurial education in traditional schools deter you. Equip yourself with the right skills, seek out learning opportunities, and take charge of your entrepreneurial journey. And remember, you're not alone in this. There are millions of entrepreneurs around the world, each with their own unique journey and each with something valuable to share. So let's learn from each other, let's grow together, and let's reshape the future of business. So step out, equip yourself with the right entrepreneurial skills, and let's reshape the future of business together.